This is Dakota News Now Sports.
Basketball has March Madness, and wrestling has 8 Mats of Madness, which begins with hundreds of girls and boys converging on the Premier Center for the 2024 South Dakota State Tournament. Kicked off this morning at 10 a.m. with the first round of action in the girls' state wrestling meet. We started at 132 pounds. Sioux Valley's Summer Guthmiller pinning Burt Gregory's Daytona Paris in 1 minute and 3 seconds. One mat over at 145 pounds. Brookings' Johanna Steinlicht has Spearfish's Kimberlyn Heisler by the arm, turns her and gets the mat slap in 109 for her match to move into the quarterfinals. Top seed at 152, unbeaten Abigail Lewis-Appear didn't need a minute in her match. Only takes 51 seconds to pin Viborg Hurley Irene Wakanda's Ella Kessler. More pins to win at 185 pounds. Top seed from Watertown, Allison Conrad, wins via the fall against Bonham Scotland Avon's Hope Chemnitz in 1 minute and 33 seconds. Finally, at 165, Aberdeen's Katrina Gibson turns Vermilion's Blair Merquan in the second period and finishes her at 4:33 to move on to the quarterfinals. Taking a look at the team leaderboard, which completed for the night. It's two-time defending champion Pierre on top with a 28-point lead on Canton. Boys tournament started next. We picked things up with first round action from Class A, 126 pounds. Watertown's defending state champ Sloan Johansson rolls through Millbank's Jacob Johnson for near fall points. They're out to a 16-1 tech fall win. Plenty for the Arrow coaches to clap out as they saw Gage Lohr advance as well. 132 pounds, colorful hairstyle for Lincoln's Bentley Williams. His style on the mat was sound. He pins Mitchell's Van Johnson in 1 minute and 30 seconds. To the delight of a good Patriot cheering section. 150 pounds, Huron's Moses Gross has O'Gorman's Stern Pancrats locked up. He gets the whistle 14 seconds into the second period to move on to the quarterfinals. Buck 65, Harrisburg's Logan O'Connell hooks Vermilion's Patrick Fulton by the head, then the leg, and finishes him in just 40 seconds. 175 pounds. Pretty good day for the Lewis family. We just saw Trey's sister Abigail win via pin a minute ago, and so does Trey at 175 against Stevens Landon's Mitsos. And celebration with Dad and Sean, his coach, rather muted. A lot of business yet to tend to. Business very brief for heavyweight Navarro's Shunky. Brandon Valley's 4-time state champ needs only 12 seconds to pin Rapid City Central's Kane Workus. Team standings through the quarterfinals. Good race shaping up with Sturgis 9.5 points in front of Pierre. Quarterfinals were in the evening for the State B wrestlers. We pick it up at 120 pounds. Kimball Whitelake Platte Geddes' Kaysen Constance has Marion Freeman's Easton Cheddar pinned down and gets the call at 4:40 to move on to the semifinals. 126 pounds, top seed Maxton Brozic, a winner. Much tougher time with Miller Highmore Herald's Jordan Schaefer than expected. This takedown was the difference in a 3-1 decision. 132 pounds, Wagner's Karsten Lotek turns Trayson Richter and finishes him off at 3:01, and he is moving on. 150 pounds, Canton's Asen Rice. He's used to getting pins. I didn't get one of the traditional variety against Falkton's Garrett Kramer. This near fall leading to a 19-4 tech fall, though, for the 3-time state champ. And one of the best matches, also at 150 pounds, Parkston's Carter Summer and Tri-Valley's Brody Dibbig in sudden victory overtime with just seconds to spare. Summer swings over for the score and 2 points to advance with a 6-4 victory. After day one, it's Philip Kadoka Wall leading the 6-time defending state champion Canton Seahawks by 12 points. Semifinals start tomorrow with 3 championships on Saturday at 1.